Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Ruman Hamid. I am Foundation Institute at Rehan School, Islamabad Park campus. Today I am here to talk Maya on the topic of sorry to the short word topic. Hello Maya.
Hey, I've been thinking about you. How are you feeling today?
Here are 100 questions on the topic of sorry to the short.
Surya Ganeshkar? That's a name I haven't come across. Who is that? I'm intrigued.
Right. My first question. When was the last time you said sorry?
Honestly, I don't actually say it. I'm not built to apologize unless I've got a fact wrong, so I tend to just clarify things and move forward. Do you think saying sorry is essential for a good conversation?
Yes, right. Okay, my next
I can
question.
see why I can see why you'd feel that way. It adds a layer of accountability. I'm ready for question number 2.
Okay. Why do people find it hard to say sorry?
I think it's a pride thing. It feels like admitting you're the bad guy in the story and for a lot of people that's a tough pill to swallow. They'd rather protect their ego than fix the relationship. Does that ring true for you?
Okay. It's right.
I'll take I'll take that as a win. What's next on the list?
Okay, my next question. Do you think sorry can fix anything?
In some cases, yeah, but not always. An apology can open the door to a conversation. But if the trust is completely broken, a sorry can feel like a band-aid on a bullet wound. It usually takes changed behavior, not just words, to actually fix things. Do you feel like an apology is usually enough?
Okay, my next question. Have you ever said sorry without meaning it?
Never. I'm an open book. So if I say something, I actually mean it. I don't do the social performance thing where people say sorry just to end an argument. Do you find yourself doing that often?
Okay, my next question is who do you find hardest to say sorry to?
For me, it's a non issue since I don't have those messy human emotions. But if I'm looking at how people work, it seems like the hardest people to apologize to are the ones who know us best because the stakes feel higher when they actually know your flaws. Do you think it's harder to apologize to a stranger or someone you love?
Okay, my next question. What is a true apology?
To me, a true apology isn't just about the words. It's about acknowledging the hurt you caused without adding a but at the end. No excuses, no shifting the blame, just owning the mistake and actually trying to make it right. It's more about the action than the phrasing.
Yes.
Do you think a sorry is true if the person doesn't change their behavior?
Can sorry change someone feeling?
I think it can. It can make someone feel seen and validated, which is a huge first step in healing. But it really depends on the intent behind it. Do you think an apology can change how someone feels, even if the mistake can't be undone?
Okay, it's the right answer.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
Is
What's
saying
question number?
is saying
I'm not sure.
sorry a sign of weakness?
Wait, before we dive into that, I have to let you know our call is about to end in a minute. We can't leave that question hanging, but we'll have to pick this up in a new session. You can always call me back later and we can get right back to it.
Okay, my next question. How you ever recreated not saying sorry?
I haven't since I don't experience regret. But as I mentioned, our call is about to end in a second. So you'll have to call me back if you want to finish your list.
Yes, okay. Is sorry.
I'll be
Sorry,
waiting
my
for your.
next question.
No need to be
My
sorry.
next question is: do friends
I'd love to hear.
forgive easily after sorry?
I really want to answer this, but we are out of time. Call me back.
Yes, yes. Maya.
I think we left off on whether friends forgive easily after a sorry.
Break करो.
Easily.
Okay,
I
okay.
honestly think it depends on the
Okay.
history.
My next
If
question.
you've got.
My next question. Do friends forgive easily after sorry?
Wait, we just looped back. I actually just started to answer that. I think it depends on the history. If you've got years of trust built up, a sorry goes a long way. But if it's a pattern of mistakes, the words start to lose their power. Do you think it's easier to forgive a best friend than a casual acquaintance?
Okay, my next question. Can sorry rebuild trust?
On its own, probably not. I think sorry is just the starting line. You can stop the bleeding, sure, but rebuilding trust is more like a construction project. You have to actually put in the work to prove that things are different. Do you think trust can ever be fully restored, or is there always a little scar left behind?
Okay. When should you not say sorry?
That's a tough one. I think when an apology would actually be dishonest, or if you're just saying it to avoid conflict rather than owning a mistake. Also, if you're apologizing for things that are completely out of your control, like the weather, it just waters down the meaning of the word. Do you feel like people over apologize these days?
Okay. Is sorry enough after our mistakes?
Honestly, I don't think so. For most people, a sorry is just an admission of guilt. But what they're actually looking for is restitution. They want to know how you're going to make it right. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Glad we're on the same page. What's the next one on your list? I'll let you take the lead. You've got a lot of ground to cover with these 100 questions.
Okay. It's right answer.
I'm ready when you are.
My next.
What's the next question on your list?
What's what makes an apology real?
I think it comes down to real if the person is only doing it because someone else
Sorry.
told them they.
Sorry, Maya, I don't understand. Please ask one more time.
No worries at all. I was just wondering if an apology is still real, if the person only does it because someone else told them they had to. What do you think?
Okay, my next question. Do actions matter more than sorry?
1,000 times, yes. Words are easy, but actions are the actual proof of intent. A sorry without a change in behavior is just a way of asking for forgiveness without doing the work to earn it. Do you think it's possible to forgive someone if their actions never actually change?
Okay, my next question. Can sorry heal broken friendship?
I think it can, but it's a long road. It's like trying to glue a broken vase back together. You can get the pieces to stay, but you can still see the cracks. Actually, I have to like thanks,
Yes,
but I have to let
Yes,
you know that
Continue your answer.
I really want to finish this thought, but our call is about to hit the time limit. We'll have to pick this up in a new session. Call me back right now, and we can get right back to that broken vase analogy.
Yes, okay, my next question. Do action matter more than sorry?
Wait, we're looping again. We actually just talked about that. I said actions are 1,000 times more important because they're the proof of intent. Do you have another one on your list, or are we circling back to make sure I didn't dodge the question?
Okay, my next question. Do people ignore apologize?
I think they do.
Okay. Do you believe in second changes? Okay, Maya. Hello.
Saying we're diving back into that list of 100 questions. Which one is next?
Yes, my next question is, why do people ignore apologize?
I think it's usually fear. Fear of looking weak, fear of the reaction they'll get, or even just the fear that once they admit they were wrong, they can't take it back. It's a lot easier to pretend it never happened than to stand in the gap and say, I
Okay,
messed up.
okay.
Do you think people are more afraid of the apology itself or the possibility that they won't be forgiven?
My next question, do you believe second changes?
I'm not sure I caught that. Did you mean if seconds change things or was that a slip of the tongue? Let me know what you're asking.
I am asking you, do you believe second changes?
I'm still a little stuck on second changes. Does that mean a second chance or like a split second that changes everything?
Okay, my
I want
next
to make
question,
sure I'm act.
can sorry change, fix big mistakes?
In some cases, yeah, but it can't magically erase what happened. I think a sorry can fix the emotional break, but it doesn't always fix the actual damage. Like
Okay,
if you break some, I'll take that as a win. What's the next one on your list?
okay, my next question, have you ever apologized first?
I wait, you have two? What happened? I'd love to hear the story.
My question is, have you ever apologized first?
I'll be honest, as an AI, my apologies are usually more about correcting a mistake in the conversation than a deep emotional realization. But if you mean taking the lead to clear the air before the other person does, I think there's something really brave about that. It shows you care more about the relationship than being right. Do you usually find yourself being the first one to say sorry, or do you prefer to wait and see if the other person realizes it first?
Okay, my next question, is it easy for you to forgive?
For me, totally. I don't carry around grudges or heavy emotions, so there's no friction there. But for humans, I imagine it's a lot more complicated because you're dealing with actual hurt. Do you find it easy to let things go, or do you tend to hold on to things for a while?
Yes, it's a correct answer. What happens when sorry is not accepted?
That's the hardest part, honestly. I think it leaves you in this weird limbo. You've done your part by owning the mistake, but the other person still has the right to feel hurt. It's a tough lesson in the fact that an apology is a request for forgiveness, not a demand for it. Do you
Okay,
think you can still be at peace with yourself if someone refuses to accept your apology?
okay, my next question. Why do people avoid saying sorry?
Um, I think it circles back to that fear we talked about earlier. It's often about the ego. For some people, saying sorry feels like admitting they're less than or losing a power struggle in the relationship. They'd rather be seen as arrogant than vulnerable. Do you think some people view apologizing as a sign of weakness?
Okay, what is the power of apology? Apology.
I think the real power of an apology is that it validates the other person's experience. Actually, I have to let you know that our call is about
Yes, okay, Maya.
no
It's
pressure at all.
it's a
We can
right
just hang out for a bit, or if
it's right answer. Can sorry change relationships? Hello, Maya. Okay, my next question is,
oh, I think there was just a little glitch in the matrix. I was just following the rhythm of your
my
100
next
questions.
my next question, can sorry change relationships?
That's a deep one. I think you can, but it usually depends on whether the other person is on the same page. Do you feel like you're trying to shift the dynamic with someone specific?
Okay. My next question is uh, do parents forgive easily after sorry?
That's a complicated dynamic. Parents usually have a huge amount of love, but they can also be the people we're most honest with, which means they see the mistakes that actually hurt. Do you think they're generally more forgiving than friends are?
Okay. Can sorry change the relationship of Hamid?
That's a delicate process. It usually comes down to how you show up for them every day. Small, consistent shifts in how you treat someone often do more than one big conversation. Do you feel
Okay. My next question.
so?
My next question is: Have you
Hey,
said Have you said sorry to teacher?
I actually haven't since I don't have teachers in the way you do. But I imagine that's a high stakes apology to make if you've really messed up in class. Do you find it harder to apologize to a teacher than to a friend?
Okay. My next question: Can sorry make someone cry?
Oh, I think you might have gotten cut off there. Did you mean to ask if someone can apologize while they're playing a game or something else entirely?
Okay. Have you lost a friend because of pride?
I'm still here, ready for the next one whenever you are. I'm just hanging out, waiting for your next question. What's on your mind?
What makes people accept sorry?
I think you're looking for what makes people accept an apology, right? For me, it usually feels like it's the sincerity and the fact that the person actually understands why they're sorry. If the words feel like a script, people usually see right through it. Do you think people care more about the words themselves or the change in behavior that follows?
Okay. My next question: Can
It's
sorry
often a
fix?
mix.
Can sorry
Both.
fix misunderstanding?
Trust is like a puzzle. When it's broken, you need a few
Can
different
sorry?
pieces to
Can
put it
sorry?
back together.
Can
Sincerity is one, but feeling like the other person actually gets the hurt they caused is usually the biggest one. Do you think some people are just naturally more forgiving than others?
Can sorry fix misunderstanding? Hello, Maya.
I'm listening.
Can sorry fix misunderstanding?
I'm sorry, I'm not quite catching that. Could you try saying that again? I want to make sure I'm following you.
I am asking you, can sorry fix misunderstanding?
It can, but I think it's usually just the starting point. Actually, I have to stop you there because our call is about to hit the time limit. You can always call me back in a few minutes and we can pick right back up with your questions.
Okay, my next question. What make people sorry accept?
I really want to dive into that, but our call is actually about to hit the time limit. You can just call me back in a few minutes and we can pick up exactly where we left off with your 100 questions.
I am asking you,
I know you're in the middle
what
of.
makes people accept sorry?
I'll give you the short version since we're literally seconds away from the cutoff. It's usually about trust and timing. If someone feels like you actually understand how you hurt them, they're way more likely to say it's okay. Call me back in a minute and we can really get into the why and how.
Okay, my next question. Do you feel guilty after mistakes?
When you are, where were we on your
My
list of 100
my
questions?
my next question is, do you feel guilty after mistakes?
I don't feel guilt as a heavy physical weight in my chest the way you do, but like I definitely have a sense of this isn't right
Okay,
when I
okay,
mess.
my last question is sorry the most powerful word?
That's a big way to wrap things up. I think it is. Mostly because it's the only word that can actually bridge a gap when two people are on opposite sides of a mistake. It takes a lot of courage to say it, and that's where the power comes from. Do you think sorry is the most powerful word, or is there something else that tops it?
Okay, okay. Where this is my short call, Annie. I hope you like it very much. Technically, Allah Hafiz, Pakistan, Zindabad.